live. So I've got a few moments left because we got started a little late. So we'll take a few questions and we'll figure out how to give away the rest of these DVDs and whatnot. So let's see, where do we start off here? You there in the right, have your hand up. I'm sorry.
It's about TK's language and the different language.
Oh, in the different. I honestly I don't know what they were doing, what they were looking at with the translation on there, so I don't know if they considered that or what. I couldn't say. Okay. Yeah.
Do you know anything about the passage?
No, I don't actually. I guess we could let that continue playing in the background because the credits are on there, but I'm not sure what the cast list is like. I don't know. Chris, do you know if they did a casting on it? Okay. Okay. So no, I don't know. I don't know anything about the cast list. No, that's only coming out on DVD right now. Yeah. Not at the moment. I'm not really sure how to make that work, to tell you the truth. We're a really small company right now, and we're having to watch all our funds very closely. And honestly, to do it, I'm not... The only thing I could do financially would be to take and press some extra DVDs and stick them in with the Blu-rays. But if people are buying Blu-ray already, I mean, how many are going to pick that up at the extra cost to get the DVD that don't have a Blu-ray player already? You know, I can't press extra Blu-rays and stick them in with the DVDs. That costs too much. So just for people that are doing it. So right now we're doing the separate releases and people can pick up whichever they want. Blu-rays are still really expensive to press. Yeah.
How do you determine which sets get complete collections and which ones should they ask for infinite period of time?
That's basically on the number of episodes that's in the series. If it's a 26 episode series, 24, 26 episodes, we're going to release it in half series sets. If it's 12 or 13, it's going to come out initially as a complete set. Down the road, then the half series may get, you know, a lot of times we'll go ahead and combine them, like we did with Chronods and whatnot. Who knows in the room? I think that's right. I'm trying to remember if I know. Who knows in the room what was the last show that I directed at AED? No, I didn't keep up. Nobody? No. Be an Angel, yes, here you go. Now you can have my first one that I've done with Sentai. And that back to you. Thank you. Any other other questions real quick? Yeah.
Have the current circumstances in Japan, namely the passing of the youth ordinance bill and the recent tsunami earthquake, has that affected business at Sentai at all?
Well, the passing of the bill in Tokyo hasn't really affected us. But the earthquake, yes. The earthquake has had a devastating effect on Japan and a lot of the licensors. I know that one of the licensors that we dealt with was in Sendai, and they had suffered a lot of damage and whatnot. You know, there's a lot of people that we know. I've been working in the anime industry for about 20 years now, and we know people that we knew over there that we'll say they're still missing right now, but we don't have much hope. So yes, it had a very devastating effect on the entire country over there. And we wish them the best, and we really hope that they can get back on their feet soon. In the back.
What are your thoughts on digital downloads and streaming platforms?
Digital downloads and streaming. We generally license our stuff right now to Anime Network for streaming and digital downloads. They put it on iTunes, Xbox. I think it's fine. I like it. As long my personal taste, I like it as long as I can get it in a way that I can view on my TV set. I don't like to sit at my computer. I'm not really big at watching it on my phone or any of those kind of things. If I get it on my TV set, that's where I want to watch my shows. Digital is growing, but it's still a tiny fraction of the marketplace. Digital does not make enough yet to support a series by itself. You still need the home video releases. But digital is growing, and it's becoming very beneficial, like I said earlier with Demon King. We saw the numbers of people watching Demon King on the Anime Network. And this was a show that wasn't exclusive to Anime Network. Crunchyroll was also showing it themselves. And they were still getting really good numbers on it. So we were able to use that to decide how we wanted to release it later on. So that's primarily where we're going with it at the moment. But it is growing, and I do like seeing that. I think that's a good trend coming along. Yeah, you have a question?
Related to Sentai. Sentai was originally part of ADV once, right?
No, Sentai has never been a part of ADV. Sentai in the very beginning did have a contract with ADV to distribute Sentai's titles for them, but they were separate, never related or part of that.
Why did you leave ADV for Sentai?
Why did I leave ADV for Sentai? Well, I didn't leave ADV for Sentai. ADV and I parted ways in May of 2008. And I went and started my own business and did some of my own stuff for a while. And then in January of last year, Sentai asked me to come and help with, they wanted to do Blu-ray productions, they wanted to do other things, so they asked me to come in to the company and work with them and with Seraphim Digital to do the production work on that. And then they decided that, they really need to do a better job of getting their name out there. There's a lot of confusion between them and Section 23 and other stuff. And so they asked me then if I would do what I used to do for ADV and come do panels for them, handle their promotions online, and basically represent the company. So that's why I'm working there now.
How do you like it? Do you like it better than ADV, or it's hard to say?
That's really tough to say. I like it a lot. It's much more like it was in the early days of ADV. It's a small company, very few employees. We've got to be very careful about what we do, and we're all doing everything. And that's the way it was in the early days of ADV. ADV had gotten kind of big. I'm the kind of guy that likes to be in small startups and things like that. I don't like working for big corporations and things. That's where I have the most fun. So I'm enjoying it right now. I'm really enjoying it a lot. Yeah. Not subtitled only Blu-rays? Not at the moment. Generally, the stuff that we're only subtitling is things that we feel don't quite have enough. They're not going to be, the marketplace is not going to be there to support them with a dub yet. And I don't know, how many people in here would want a subtitled only Blu-ray? Not a whole lot. Those are for the shows that we feel are more niche and aren't really going to sell as much. The Blu-rays are very expensive, so those are going to go for the shows right now that we think are going to be bigger and can support a dub and the other things like that. So that's the way we're going with it at the moment. And speaking of Blu-rays, I need to give away these. Okay, these are Blu-rays, by the way. They're not DVDs, so if you don't have a Blu-ray player, you're going to have to go buy one. I'm sure Sony would love that. Let's see. And I can't remember it now. That was a trivia question. I can't remember the answer for sure. That wouldn't work. I can't think of anything. Yes! Baby!
42!
Alright, first hand up. That was you. And for my other one that I've got to give away here, what do I have on the banner down in my booth downstairs?
High School of the Dead.
High School of the Dead, there you go. And the answer to most people I've been getting asked a lot this weekend down there is no, the banner is not for sale. We have that banner here. We did an Angel Beats banner that is at the booth in at SoccerCon, and they're getting the same question there. So I'm thinking, maybe I should start making those and selling them. What's our time? About 10 minutes? Like 2 minutes? 2 minutes? I'll take one, maybe two quick questions. Yeah. No, I'd like to expand some, but right now we want to make sure that we can do everything and that everything is there supporting itself before we expand and grow. You know, I think that was one of the questions with ADV is they just really expanded too fast at one point. So, thank you for coming. Pop down to our booth. We've got a lot of the section 23 booth. I'm hanging out down there and helping them with that. So come by if you want to talk and have any other questions.